What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another unexpected video, and this one is all about Jason, because last week when it came to Kylen herself in particular, she was put into hospital because pretty much she was ready to deliver the baby. But as you already know or should know, a lot of controversy happened last episode, so much that Jason had to be removed from the hospital because his attitude absolutely stank. But before we continue, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel. Now in this episode itself in particular, this is episode 11. This is the aftermath since Jason has been kicked out of hospital and how he's been able to react, and also how Kylen was also able to, basically put up with his madness. So with that being said, we're gonna head over into the episode itself in particular, and I'm gonna show you guys the very opening scene of exactly what went down with Kylen and Jason.
Alan, do you hear me? After I got kicked out, I ran home, took a shower, changed my clothes, and then I started driving back to the hospital. Still pissed off.
What?
I literally told you not to do the epidural because after they gave it to you, that they were going to kick me out. I said that exact words. And you were like, no, they're not. They can't do that. I won't let them. If you didn't get the epidural, I would not have gotten kicked out.
If you calmed down, you would have been fine.
It was your fault I got kicked out.
You know, the woman carrying your child is about to give birth. She's had to have an epidural, and all Jason can do is think about himself. It's actually really sickening and saddening that it's all about him. The fact that she was stressed beforehand, and the fact that he was then kicked out wasn't even a reality check. That he continues to still go in on her. The fact that he literally blames her while she was literally in labor. Her water had broken at this point, or have I said it too soon? But her water's gonna break at some point, or it had broken already. Yeah, and instead of being reasonable, instead of being confident by saying, you know what, let me fix up my act so I can come back in there. No, it's your fault because you did what I told you not to do. Meh. Like, honestly, I cannot imagine how much stress she was going under. And let's not forget, when women are highly stressed when giving birth, or even before that, to be fair, well, I'm not too sure if it's whilst giving birth, but I know before giving birth, generally if a woman's highly stressed, it can put up the risk of a woman having a miscarriage. That's the word, yes. So the fact that this guy was talking so much about how he wanted his child, it wasn't even a weak situation, his child to come to this world, but yet he didn't even think about that if he stresses her out, the child might not even come into this world healthy or arguably even alive. Honestly, the narrow-mindedness is just embarrassing, but hey, let's continue. There's more to uncover on the very first opening scene of Unexpected Season 5, Episode 11.
That's not my opinion.
You actually were the reason I had to leave.
Why are you being a dick? Right, because I was really trying to get you kicked out.
But you won't admit you did.
It wasn't me that kicked you out, it was them. I didn't directly tell you, get the f out.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not too sure about you guys, but whenever she has stood up for herself, the way he reacts, he's like, wow, okay, just be happy the camera's not here right now. And the reason I say this is because it's already been suspected that there could be some sort of physicality happening, not necessarily towards her, but with Jason himself in particular, because people did notice holes in the wall in one of his TikToks, which definitely did raise a lot of concerns to say, why is there holes in the wall that looked like they were made from someone that had literally been hitting the wall, whether that would have been by his fist or his feet or a weapon, who knows. But the matter of the fact is that reaction itself in particular tells me that he's like, cameras are here right now. If they wasn't here, you would not be speaking to me like that. But you know, I don't put up with none of that shit. But you will put up with it for me though, because I'm Jason and I'm Billy Big fucking Bollocks. Oh, miss me with the BS. But anyway, let's continue.
Besides taking this. Okay, everything's always my fault.
You're the one that got the epidural.
Because I needed it.
You say you're against the epidural because of drugs, but you vape all the time?
I'm against hard addictive drugs, not alcohol and tobacco use and weed, but not fentanyl, heroin, like that. That's where I'm coming from.
Hi. Do you mind if I grab your temperature?
Kylen.
It's just a monitor close up for signs of any infection.
Kylen. Kylen. Why aren't you talking to me? No. Yeah, no. I'll say it. No. Give him the phone. No.
It's possible that he might be able to come back in about an hour. But he was disruptive when he was here?
I didn't think it was fair that I couldn't be there, and I wanted to know what was happening. It's my son in that room that I don't trust anyone in there. I'm gonna freak out.
It's fitting, isn't it, how he doesn't trust no one in that room because, you know, it's his son. No. This child is yours and Kylen's. It's our son, not my son. I don't trust no one. It's crazy for someone who thinks he knows everything about drugs and all that kind of stuff. Thinks he also knows that nurses and doctors are not going to do their best to make sure that the baby is delivered in the best healthy way possible. The fact is this though, Jason, they removed you to make sure that the baby's delivery was healthy, that the baby's delivery was made safely, because at the end of the day, it is hard for anyone working in a profession that involves delivering a baby or doing some sort of surgery of any kind to do it under distress, to do it when they're trying to do it peacefully, but yet they've got this little kid in the background shouting at his freaking baby mom. And not even trying to comfort her by holding her hand, not even trying to comfort her by maybe just giving a kiss on the forehead. Not a single sign of comfort, just literally rage that is unneeded. And this guy wants to come out and say he doesn't trust them. No. They don't trust you to be in the room so they can do their job properly. There's a difference. You dig what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue.
Put it on speaker! Kylen! Obviously, I want to know what's happening and kind of at least be there on the phone if I can't be in the room. What's the deal?
Yeah, nothing. Please calm down. Okay.
Safety, and staff safety. If the nurses have any issues, you'll get sorted out.
Kylen! Tell them to tell their stupid supervisor that I'm coming in the building. Tell them right now. I want to hear it. No, interrupt their stupid asses or I will. Say, excuse me. Excuse me. No, now.
If you're gonna come up here with an attitude, they're gonna kick you out. Straight out. The security told me that Jason needed to calm down in order for him to come up.
I can't pretend to be calm when I feel like I'm about to miss the biggest moment of my life. The birth of my own child. Are you happy?
Can you imagine? Just imagine right now you are a female. You're impregnated for 9 months. Delivery day is finally here. The baby that is still around. You know he's a complete cock, but he's here. And you need him more than ever to step up, to be supportive, and to be a freaking man. But no. Instead, he steps up to continue being a freaking little annoying ratty boy. Point that I'm trying to get to is this. Ladies, please stop giving birth or getting pregnant with men that ain't shit. Please make sure that if you do get pregnant, and you know you are pregnant by a man that is toxic, but you are more than happy and ready to raise that child by yourself, you make sure that you do what you can to make sure that that man is not there when you give birth if he's going to give you a headache. You see what I'm saying? Because this is not worth it. The entitlement is real. How dare he be on the phone to her? It's one thing that he was in a hospital with her, abusing her verbally. But then to leave, but then to get kicked out, to then ring her and then abuse her still on the phone. She's trying to give birth and he's trying to tell her what to do. Tell them right now. Get their attention right now. Who the hell do you think you are? I don't want to miss the birth of my son. Well, he should have thought about that. If his son mattered him that much, he would have walked in there the very first time humble, quiet, supportive to make sure he was there. But instead, he did none of that because he's entitled little prick. But yeah, let's finalize this video with this last little clip here, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you happy I'm not in there or something? Are you happy?
My water is breaking even more.
What?
My water is breaking even more.
Yeah, tell me gonna piss me off more. That's awesome.
I'm not trying to piss you off.
It makes me want to cry that I can't see my kid come into this world. And I waited 3 days for it. No, it doesn't. You're still seeing it. Obviously, I want to be there for my kid's birth, but you can't control when the baby's gonna be here, so I'm just hoping and crossing my fingers that it'll just wait. But the worst could happen and it could be right now.
The way he was like, it could just wait. What? You know what though? Obviously, this is what happens at a very opening scene. Throughout the rest of the episode, you know, we hear things from her mother, or she gets a bit upset. But one thing that I will do is definitely show you guys how the episode ended in terms of her finally giving birth. So at least we can end this video on a high rather than on a low, if you dig what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, I know how frustrating this is to watch. And at the same time, hopefully we can at least walk away with seeing something that was positive, and that was the birth of a beautiful child. But here's the thing though, before we get into itself in particular, I must say this though, please, ladies and gentlemen, take note. Take note. If you are with someone that is toxic, get away before you get pregnant. If you do end up getting pregnant and that person then becomes toxic, get away. Obviously, I'm not saying don't let that person see their child, but don't let that person be around you in a time moment where you need support, you need love. Wait, what? Love? No. Tender love and care. That's the one. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
He just arrived. No, sir. 11:01.
We've been sitting in the hospital parking lot for over 12 hours. Communication with Jason has been spotty, but he just texted me saying the baby's here.
Please pick up the phone. Don't be sleeping.
Yes, babe.
Are you up?
Yeah, well, I'm just ready to go to bed.
Your grandpa. Your
My grandson's here.
Yep.
It's about time. It's like wham! What a shock. My baby's not my baby anymore. She's the mother of this little boy. I can't wait to see him. You know, I want to, hopefully he'll be around. I want to see him walk. First words. It would be awesome. But as long as they're a couple, Jason, he won't let it happen.
And let's just process. It's crazy. I said let's end this on a happy note, but let's just process what her dad just said there. But Jason, he won't let that happen. It's crazy because the mum did want to actually come into the hospital after Jason got kicked out so she could support her daughter. But sadly, her daughter said, "No, I want Jason to be here." Why? I have no idea. But you know, but one thing that we do know is that throughout the season, Jason has definitely pushed Kylen away from her family and definitely made her more become his pet, shall I say, in terms of controlling her and telling her what she can and cannot do. So to be honest with you, I wasn't really surprised that she didn't want her parents to be there, but at the same time, I don't think it's because she didn't want them. I think it's more because she just didn't want to piss off Jason some more, because she knew if she allowed her mother to come in there and for Jason to have no chance of going there at all, it would have been a whole freaking shit show, if you dig what I'm saying. So it's kind of sad that he has this power against her and he has this incredible freaking madness. But hopefully in the near future, she can open her eyes and be like, you know what, I need to get rid of this guy ASAP, because boy, the way he treats me is disgusting. And the way he's going to treat our child is probably not going to be that great neither, if you dig what I'm saying. But nonetheless though, you guys let me know what you are thinking at this moment in time. As far as I'm concerned, I think it is quite shambolic and embarrassing that TLC have continued to air this couple on our TV screen. But this is TLC, right? They love that formula of hate watch. You know what I mean? We'll put someone on TV that everybody can hate, and they'll keep watching that person anyway. Yeah, despicable. Nonetheless, thank you so much for your time. Like, subscribe, and peace.